Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's Simon here from RunProfits Trading, and welcome to a weekly markets update. This is just going to be a quick update. It's pretty late here in the UK, but thought I'd just do a quick video just to let you know what my thoughts are for the week ahead. So obviously we had a bank holiday here in the UK and across Europe, but I know US markets were open, so I've got started on the trades today, one or two short positions. And just to give you my overall view on the markets, I'm still bearish. Nothing's changed for me from a fundamental perspective, so I maintain my bearish view based on the fundamentals. In the short term, this is where I'll actually lean on different technicals to actually time my entries in and out of trades. So what we're going to do is take a very quick look here at the Nasdaq to get us started. You'll see here that obviously I've got a Fibonacci from the swing high to the swing low. I was looking for us to find a bit of resistance last week off this 0.5 fib level, and we didn't quite see that. We've continued to push on, so things are looking quite bullish for now. And I think the real question for me is, do we look to squeeze a little bit higher? So do we actually come back up to this next fib target, which would be the 618 fib, around the 8,550 level, or do we actually start to roll over here? So this for me is the way I'm going to be playing this week. And I think certainly for somebody like myself that's looking to take short trades in this market, the timing is everything. I mean, there was a situation last week on the Monday where I entered a few shorts. The market did go against me, and I just had to be very patient in terms of my next position, just to make sure that I actually did time the right entry in the market, and I actually got the right exit. So I believe it was the market open on the following Tuesday when I actually managed to time some shorts. I knew we were coming up to the top of this channel resistance, or this ascending wedge, and then with a move like this, I closed out towards the end of the day at the low of the day's range. But in an environment like this, I'm not looking for home runs, and I absolutely knew that the probability would be that we would come and retest this high here. I actually thought we'd probably retest this ascending trend line again, but we didn't. But we actually sort of came up, retested the moving average, made a secondary high, and now we've come up, and today we've actually closed right at the highs on the Nasdaq, which for me opens up the door to further upside. And I would be quite surprised if we didn't now see a move up towards 8,500, where this next resistance would be, certainly up to the top of this ascending trend line, which obviously we've based off now 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it could be that we get another touch there. We might even spike through it. I think the main thing for me is to be prepared for anything to happen in these markets right now, because we are seeing quite a lot of bullish sentiment around. Obviously, all of this is off the stimulus that the Fed have announced, and who knows how high this is going to go. But obviously, with every up move we get and every level we tag to the upside, for me, we get closer and closer to the inevitable, which will be us eventually rolling over and coming back down. And that's not to say we're just going to drop in a straight line like this. It's likely we could come back down here, and then we come up again, we maybe flush the high, and then eventually we do roll over. So this could take a little bit of time. There's no denying that, but that's why timing is so important right now in these markets. If you're taking a short here, I'm pretty certain that in 2 to 3 months' time, it'll end up being a good decision. However, potentially you're going to have to hold this another 5% or even higher before these markets do actually roll over. So for me, it's just a case of being patient and obviously timing those trades really well if you do want to be active in this market. I mean, there's nothing wrong with staying in cash and preserving capital, and certainly with the positions that I'm looking to take, it really is the key: capital preservation, and obviously taking very well timed shorts and then covering those shorts as and when I have profit on the table. And we can see similar situation in the S&P. Obviously S&P did pull back a little bit today. We're red on the day, but we can still squeeze a little bit higher towards 2,900. And really just wanted to touch upon Bitcoin. So Bitcoin for me is very much following what the equities markets are doing. We said we were looking for a move towards the top of a range being the low 700s. I'm personally just in a sort of wait and see mode when it comes to Bitcoin. I'd like to ideally see us come down and test this ascending trend line one more time around the 5,000 mark. I think that could end up being a good place to accumulate. So yeah, we've covered stocks, still bearish, looking for short entries at the right time. Gold looking very bullish here. I'm still holding my IAU position, which is the gold ETF. So yeah, I mean, if we get a pop up towards 1800, it might be a opportunity to cover and then look to re-enter on a pullback down towards 1700 again. But gold is looking very strong, and really to add a little bit of weight to our negative view on stocks is the oil price. We obviously pumped off the rumors of the cut in production to be agreed by Saudi and Russia, and we've retraced virtually all of that move now, which is no real surprise. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Obviously, when it is obvious that we've topped out in stocks, then we can start to talk about lower targets. I mean, for me, I'm still looking at a move down to around sort of the 6,000 level in the Nasdaq, which would be about 38%, and in the S&P, looking for a move down towards 2,000, which would be about a 40% move. So the real question is, do we squeeze higher or do we just go straight down? I mean a squeeze higher of about 5% and then a further drop of 30 would take us down to my target level of around 2k, and similar on the Nasdaq. So yeah, I'll wrap it up there. Obviously, thanks for watching. Go and follow me, copy me on eToro. Also check out the group on Telegram. That the name for that is RunProfits. Yeah, have a great week trading, everybody, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.